welcome to Taste the Town. I'm Carissa Clark. I'm here at Mia's Italian Kitchen that's located on International Drive. It is a beautiful establishment with delicious food, and I'm so excited to introduce you to Miss Suzanne Clares. Thank you for being here with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh my, absolutely. I love being here. I love Mia's Italian Kitchen. And kindly tell everyone at home, why is it a kitchen? Why is that so important?
So we here at Mia's Italian Kitchen, we make everything from scratch. So everything is made fresh daily. We have a production team that comes in the mornings and makes all of our food. We make everything to order. Everything is super, super fresh and delicious. And you can really tell when the plate comes to the table in front of you and you taste that first bite, you can tell the difference.
That it is fresh. Yes. And I'm all about fresh and delicious. I really, truly am. So wonderful. What do you have for us here today?
So today we have one of our pizzas. This is a Mediterranean pizza.
Okay.
So when you think Italian, you don't necessarily think Mediterranean pizza. However, this is a great one of our vegetarian options.
Okay.
So it's a really fresh, delicious pizza. And again, down to our pizza dough. It's made in house. So we make our pizza dough. We serve them in these beautiful pans, so 6 by 6. Okay. And then we're gonna cook it in our 800-degree brick oven.
Oh, wow.
So it gives it a nice, beautiful crust. And what we do is this is a white pizza, so there's no red sauce on it.
Oh, okay.
However,
if
you want to throw some red sauce, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
But you just start with the cheese, and you're gonna want to make sure if you like that brown, crispy cheese crust on the edge of your pizza like I do, you want to make sure, and one of our signatures is that we put the cheese all the way to the sides.
Yes.
So as it melts in that 800-degree brick oven, it's going to crust and have a beautiful crust on the edges.
Wow.
Gives it that nice little bite.
Okay. All right.
And then we have a variety of traditional toppings for a Mediterranean pizza. So we have Kalamata olives. So those you can sprinkle on as much or as little as you'd like. So you want to kind of sprinkle them. And one little tip that I learned from working here and working in our pizza station, you kind of want to make sure that you don't pile all your ingredients in the middle of the pizza.
Oh, sure.
If you do that, some people who love cheese or love toppings, they'll tend to kind of put everything in the middle. If you do that, you might have the middle of your pizza undercooked while the outside is overcooked.
Oh,
so
come on.
Make sure you don't pile everything. Spread it around nicely. Obviously, you want
That is so important,
yeah,
Suzanne.
absolutely. You want your toppings even, but you also want to make sure that the dough is evenly cooked. So that will be super helpful.
That is important.
So some shaved red onions gives it that nice little bite.
Yes.
Again, as much or as little as you'd like, just spread those around. Those are going to cook down a little bit, but they're still going to be nice and crunchy.
I like onions on pizza.
Absolutely.
Personally.
Absolutely. And then we're going to go on with feta cheese, of course. What is a Mediterranean without some feta?
True.
So go ahead and drop that on the top. And, again, as it cooks, it's going to render down a little bit. It's going to melt a little bit, but it's still going to have that beautiful, salty, crumbly inside taste. It's going to be beautiful. And then these are oven roasted little yellow cherry tomatoes. So, again,
I would not think to do that.
see how they've got, if you roast them in the oven ahead of time, they're going to, the inside's going to be a little bit softer. You don't want to necessarily put raw tomatoes on because they won't cook down enough by the time your pizza's ready.
Sure, of course.
And we love tomatoes. I will eat a tomato
yes,
raw,
on everything.
right off the vine.
Right. Sure.
But on your pizza, you want to make sure that it's easy to take a bite. So you want to make sure that you want to oven roast them, or even if you want to saute them in a pan with a little olive oil, whatever you want to do.
I don't think to do that. Do you? Yeah. Okay, I'm inspired.
So
good.
Beautiful. And then, fresh herbs.
Yes.
We've been talking about fresh herbs.
Fresh herbs.
So you have fresh basil and then some oregano. So you just kind of drizzle that on top.
This is I'm so impressed. This is so amazing because I think about, time with family and time with friends. And this is something that you can do with them at home, or if you're hosting anyone. I mean, this has to be so popular.
Yeah. And you can also do it here together.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
You can. So tell everyone, how do we do it?
So we do host pizza making classes, which are super, super fun. So our chefs will come out and you can book it with a group. It's $29 per person.
Okay.
And you can have a group of friends, your family,
awesome.
It's great for kids. It gets chef hats. We let them draw on the chef hats.
Are you serious?
And so the chef will present, you'll get your own pan, you get your own chef's hat, and you can, we get a bunch of fun toppings. So you can put whatever you'd like. You get your sauce, you get your cheese, and then you can put whatever toppings you like, and then you can watch the chef cook your pizza in the oven. It's a really, really
Wow.
fun event. It lasts anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes, depending on your group. You're welcome to engage with the chef, ask the chef questions. It's a really fun and informative event. And it's a great thing if you kind of want to make pizza at home, but you're not comfortable with it yet,
Right,
and you want
right.
to kind of see the process.
And to also be inspired. I'm inspired by something like this. I wouldn't think to necessarily do this, and I love Mediterranean food. I love feta, I love salty. And I think there's something to be said too when a child makes their own food, they also become inspired because we as adults always want to be teaching children about, how big they can be in life, where they're, fulfilling those dreams. And to have one-on-one with a chef like that and to see what everybody else is doing, and they're most likely going to eat it because they've made it.
Yes.
So how does someone go about booking that?
So you can book it through our catering sales director.
Okay.
You can put an inquiry online, and we will get you set up. It's very easy to book. And
Great
you can
date
also,
night.
It is. It's so fun. And if you have a group of friends,
Yes.
we also offer sangria making alongside of it. So while you're making your pizza, while you're waiting for it in the oven, we'll move on to how we build our house
Come
sangria.
on.
Mhm.
Okay, so I am so excited
Yeah.
because I'm about to taste this food. So obviously this is very fresh. I'm not able to take a bite of this, but I will be able to take a bite over here. Look. And I love the size. It's perfect. Doesn't that look perfect?
It's
Okay.
a 6x6, so it's a
Okay.
perfect personal size pizza.
I love pizza. I love pizza. Okay. Ooh, it's so warmed. Look at
That cheese pull,
that.
it's beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Mmm. I love it. I love it. I love this.
It's delicious.
Completely worth your time.
So again, this is a vegetarian option. Now
Mm-hmm.
we do, if you are gluten-free, we do have gluten-free pizza dough, and we have gluten-free pasta. And
Okay.
if you're vegan, we do have a vegan cheese. So we
Look
can
at all
accommodate
the options.
food allergies.
That is so
And-
amazing. I
Yep.
absolutely invite you, make a reservation and do this for yourself. Please go to our website for more information. I do invite you to come here to Mia's Italian Kitchen on International Drive for your taste of the town. Until then, I'll see you around town.